YouTube?
Yo.
What's going on?
Yo. Hello. God damn it. Hello. How are you? How are you doing today? How is everything going? Listen, we got something special for you right now. Something special for you and your mom and your sister and your uncle and your brother and your cousin too. Come on along and listen to us as we give reviews for Breathless Resort in Montego Bay.
And it starts right now. What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Dion and Tony. It's your boy, Dion.
Tony is here.
Welcome to our world where it's not a show, but a satellite.
That's right, bae.
Irritating. Shout out to our D&T bangers. We appreciate y'all coming through and supporting. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Tell a friend, bring a friend. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Come and enjoy your ride.
Come on.
This guy.
Come on. Y'all see this? This how we doing this today. This how we playing today. Listen, we chilling like a villain, chilling here to give you this review that we've been waiting to give you.
Exactly.
So if you ain't worried, I ain't worried, but we're going to tell you this is
Okay.
Okay, so
let's get into this review.
All right, so as you can see, we stayed at Breathless Resort and Spa in Montego Bay. And if you didn't watch the videos before this, the previous videos to show our fun time, then you need to go ahead and check it out.
I'm going to put the descriptions of the links to the videos in the description box below.
All right, so look, we're going to get started. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and we're going to let y'all know exactly what you want to know. Are you ready? All right. So let's go ahead and start, babe.
So upon arriving at the hotel, the resort, sanitation was on point. Looks like the good. Sanitation was on point. They asked us to sanitize our hands upon arriving.
Everywhere.
Like, as soon as we got off the van, they took our luggage and they sprayed our luggage down, sanitized our luggage. They had the social distancing signs on the ground.
Yes.
So, to keep each other, spaced out, things of that nature.
Even going into the restaurants, you had to hand sanitize.
Mm-hmm.
Going into a store or shop is what they, I guess, call them. You had to hand sanitize. So they made sure sanitation was the key. Definitely.
All right. So, upon checking in, we all got our rooms. Well, they didn't explain, one of the bad things, they didn't explain to us that all the room numbers had a 5 on it.
It was weird. It was so weird, guys. Like,
wait, so they gave our room was 5227?
Yeah.
So, and April's was like 54 something. Misha's and Nikki's there was like 51. So we all go in the elevator to push 5. We get upstairs and it's like, the lady was like, you got to go downstairs. All the rooms had a 5 on it.
Right.
The building was 5. But the second 3 numbers, it was 5 and then it was 3 numbers. So it was 4 digits. But the 3 numbers represented what floor you was on. So Misha and them had 51, they were on the first floor. We had 52, we was on the second floor. April had 54, she was on the 4th floor. And so forth, so on. So they didn't explain to that at the front desk. So that was kind of like, a mix.
So you're trying to find your room. Just remember that all the floors start with 5.
Exactly.
But whatever floor you on, that will be the next number. So 5.
I just explained it, boo. You ain't got to explain it again.
Okay.
All right. So let's go in the room.
All right. So let's get into the review of the room. Let's give you the bad and the good. All right. So the good, you go in, you see this nice glass shower with the rain shower head coming above, wetting you up, getting you nice and wet, right? And you have a balcony for those who like to talk to Bob Marley, for those who like to just sit out, chill, look and see out what the resort is doing. And it was a hot jetted tub on the balcony.
Mm-hmm. One of the things I liked about that particular thing, like all the rooms are located or have the same view.
Right.
That want to make sense. It all depends on what floor you on to show what kind of view you have out. Like, you might just have just the ground area. You might see the pool. Or, like, April, she was on, like, the 5th floor or something, 4th or 5th floor.
Yeah.
So she was able to see the ocean. It was the ocean, right? Was it the ocean?
She was able to see...
The bay view.
It was like a
tropical bay view. Yeah,
right.
So she saw, like, the bay view. So, and then the mountain. You know, it all depends on where you were. But all the hotel rooms are on one side. So there's no other rooms. All the hotel rooms on one side. That's the first time I've ever seen this, that everyone had the same hallways and all the rooms are on one side. So
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, remember? Because we was walking by the glass windows.
You're so right. I didn't notice that.
So all the rooms are on one side of the hotel.
Yeah.
So everybody had the same pretty much tropical view, but it all depends on where you are, on what level, for how much you get to see of the tropical view.
Yeah. So you was entertained there. You was entertained in the room, by the shower. And as you notice, I keep saying that shower. We're thinking about probably trying to switch out some of our showers for that rain shower head. Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. So.
And then the 65-inch TV was a bonus as well.
It was. The bad that we didn't like about the room, I would say, is they have this system, a lighting system.
Yeah, they have a mood lighting system.
Yeah. And it's like right behind your bed where you set the tone, you change the lighting and what color you want, and it sets the mood. Mm-hmm. This time, we found out that they were upgrading.
They were upgrading the iPads or the tablets that you use to control it. So they only had 2 settings of the lights that were already pre-programmed. So you couldn't...
So we didn't get that experience.
Yeah, we didn't get the full experience of the different colors of the different lights.
And you would always see in the reviews, you can change the lights and everything like that. But they did not tell us that, which that was something that we was looking forward to. They did, however, have this, voice system, sound system, sound system that you put on your TV. You can hook your phone up for your Bluetooth, play your music like as if you're at a club.
Party in your room.
Have your little party in the room. That was a bonus there, but we were just missing that light factor.
Yeah. So it was already preset. So it was only purple and like a blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the purple and blue were the only 2 settings that they have, because we actually went down to say what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's when they explained to us that they were upgrading the system. So we didn't have that experience. So that was the blow.
So mad. Another thing we had that was bad was on the balcony. You sat on the balcony and all you saw was these small ants crawling. So we're trying to figure out where the hell are these ants coming from. We went on every other balcony or all the balconies that our family stayed in. They didn't have that issue. I think one of them had probably issues
April
with...
did.
Yes, she had it inside her room.
She had it inside the room, actually, yeah.
Which was kind of like, well, what the hell is this coming from? So we did have somebody, an exterminator, I guess that's what you call him.
Yeah, we called down and asked him to come up and spray.
And he sprayed, but it did not get rid of the ants. And he also said that he was going to bring up a repellent, and he didn't.
Right.
He didn't. So that was another bad experience. Like, okay, you guys, do you care? Or is it because of C-19 that you just laxed?
Yeah.
They did not restock the bar. We had juices.
No, let's explain that. They didn't stock the bar at all.
Yeah.
Like, because of the panorama that's going on in the world, they didn't have the mini bar set up. So if you wanted something, you had to call down and they put it inside the cubby hole. But we called the first day and got some Red Stripe. They bought some beer up, but we didn't call again. But you have to call down if you want them to restock the bar or restock your refrigerator. But usually before the panorama, your refrigerator will be full and they will restock it every day. But due to the panorama, you got to call down and get them to send up.
I love how you saying panorama.
Get them to send up what you actually want. So that was like kind of an irritation that you have to keep calling down, waiting for somebody to bring up some, as opposed to just them stocking it up when they clean the room.
Yeah. All right, walking around the facility. You got so much going on. You got people performing. You got people in the pool. You got people set up at the restaurant waiting for you to get in. You have, like we said, the shop that you can go into. Listen, always go to a shop because you want to make sure you have your chips. You want to make sure you have your candy bar. You want to make sure you have your necessities, because once the food is done, once they stop serving the food, there's nothing to eat. So you have to make sure you either bring your snacks or go to the shop and buy your snacks.
The reason why I was nothing to eat, because due to the panorama, they was cutting off room service. Room service wasn't 24 hours.
Right.
So they stopped it at midnight or something like that.
Yeah,
so you couldn't order after midnight. And we late nighters. So
well, you would think that everyone is late nighters because they're on vacation. And so you're drinking and, you just having a good old time. And then,
so there's no Lido deck. You can't.
There's no Lido deck like a cruise.
Like you can't go to the Lido deck and get some more food. Everything shuts down at midnight, or was shutting down at midnight due to the panorama. So yeah, that was a blower.
Yeah.
One of the things that I didn't like about walking around the facilities was the fact that, we went on a Tuesday. The Tuesday was like the slowest day of their business.
Yeah.
So it was great that we pretty much had the resort. They weren't at full capacity. So even still, it felt like we were pretty much the only ones there. Like, it was kind of like no one else was there. It was deserted. It was very much social distance. And it was kind of like, it was boring. Or the facilities were, like, people weren't as hyped.
It wasn't live.
It wasn't lit. It wasn't live.
It wasn't lit. Yeah, that's the
correct word. The group that you want to grow to have a great time.
Definitely.
Because we made it what we wanted it to be because of the facilities were giving what they were giving.
Yeah.
They didn't give what they were supposed to say they did.
So, listen, so don't get us wrong. Like we said, there was a lot of performances going on. You had your dancers. You had the different nights that a lot of stuff was going on, DJs
theme
nights and things like that. So,
however, some of the things that they were advertising, like they didn't do the phone party.
Right.
I guess because it puts people in a smaller space, so they wasn't trying to keep it social distance. So, I mean, you appreciate the same thing because it kept everyone distant.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was looking forward to the phone party.
Full potential. The full potential of what the resort
was
supposed to give. And when I tell you, go with the right people, because we did, and we had a ball.
Yeah,
we made it a ball.
We made it the experience that we needed it to make.
Yes.
Because of the simple fact that some of the things weren't as lit as you would see from... Because we used to watch other reviews of Breathless Resorts before we went. So we saw their parties. We saw their phone parties.
It was so lit.
And it was lit. But when we get there, it was just like,
what's this? What's going on? What's going on?
Right. So go with the right group of people that's going to make it what it needs to be made.
That's right.
Because we did.
I agree. Yo, so we're going to get into the beaches. Like, excited to go to a beach, right? All right, so we went to the beach.
First and foremost, Breathless doesn't have a beach.
That's true.
Breathless doesn't have a beach. You have to cross over the walkway and walk a mile to...
What is it? Secrets Resort?
It was a mile, wasn't it? To Secrets Resort.
Listen, you on vacay, so be expecting to walk.
Yeah, so at Breathless, you got to walk across the walkway and onto the Secrets property. And Breathless has a sectioned area at the Secrets Resort, their beach.
Yeah.
So we share Secrets Beach. That's where we went to the beach at. Good.
So we going to the beach. We walking. I go get some drinks. I come back. And them Jamaican waters is a banger. When I tell you they're a banger, yo, they ran or they got out of the water. This is even before that I got in. This is even before I got in.
So Tony had walked with, Tatum and April?
Yes.
Tatum and April walked to go get the drinks. Myself, Misha, and Nikki, we got in the water. Like it builds you back up. Where?
Right here. It's not baggy. It is. Those sting you, right? They can. You see it?
Nope, I ain't want to see it.
They don't see it too.
we got out of the water.
You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Tell you why right now. There are jellyfish in those Jamaican waters. Ready. They are ready. When I tell y'all, literally, after they got out, I freaked out, but I said to myself, I'm getting in this water. Like, I need to experience getting into this Jamaican water. Getting into the water, guys, is trying to get in, to walk in. You see a jellyfish on this side. You see a jellyfish on this side. The clear jellyfish bastards are coming to get me. So I'm not getting in the water, guys, at all. I'm not getting in. Listen, I am in the DMV area, and if you are in the DMV area, you know that the water we have here is brown.
Murky.
Dirty. That's what it looks like. Not to say that we never swam and enjoy ourselves, but because of jellyfish, I can never enjoy myself in my local beaches. So I always go to the blue water, clear white sand. But here, jellyfish, guys. So we looked it up, and they're known for jellyfish, and they're known for sea urchins. And I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. I freaked out. I didn't get in the water at the time, but then I said, no, I don't know.
No, he started to feel a little different.
No, that
finished
wasn't
your
it.
drink. Yeah, you did. You finished your drink and you felt a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Felt a little bit more comfortable.
I ain't.
And you got in the water.
I ain't. Just like we feeling a little bit different right now. Anyway, so eventually I got in. We had just moved down a little bit where we were sitting.
Yeah. We moved down the beach some.
Yeah.
Hoping it'd be in a clearer path.
Yeah, so it was a little clear. You know, of course, I'm still looking for jellyfish, as you probably would see in the video. And when we went to the beach, beach day, how I am, I'm like this, looking, just constantly can't relax and enjoy. But we ended up taking great photos in the beach. And we got the hell up out of there.
Right. And went to the pool.
So then we went again, but that's another story. I did not get in.
And April got stung.
And April got stung.
Yeah.
So, don't you know? You ain't getting in no damn Jamaican waters. Not for me, only the pool. So I'm just warning you guys.
Well, and that's just in where we were at in Montego Bay. We didn't go, we got in the water. No, we got in the water in Ochos Rios. When we went to,
we got in the water.
Well, that was the ocean.
So that's another thing I was thinking about when we went into the deep.
I didn't even think about it then. When we went to Ochos Rios.
When we went to Ochos Rios, we got into the deep water from the catamaran park, and we jumped in or whatever. I didn't go too far. I just stayed where the ladder was, kind of went a little bit back, but the current was pushing. So I'm like, no, I'm not going anywhere.
I went out there. I was out there, Mo. I was out there.
Okay? Listen, I can't save you. All I know is have fun.
So you like, nice meeting you.
Oh, no.
That's why you would have left me. If I couldn't, you would have left me out there.
Trying it. He's trying it.
So we got into that water. So that was different. So it's just where we were, Mobe, at Secrets. That's where we saw the jellyfish.
Yeah.
So that was one. That was a blower.
Very much so. Yo! All right, so we're going to talk about the excursion that we did while we were there.
Yep.
We went on a Cool Runnings
catamaran to Dunn's River Falls.
Okay, thank you, babe. And we had a wonderful tour guide. We had, shout out to Debbie
and Junior.
Junior, you sexy ass. Wasn't supposed to say that, but I said it. Just letting y'all know I was going in or whatever. Sexy Jamaican. Anyway, they broke down a lot of stuff for us, a lot of knowledge about, Mo Bay, the language, what they normally say when people bother you in Jamaica.
Don't bother me.
Don't bother me.
No bother me.
No bother me. I don't know if y'all heard that on one of the videos. I was coming out of the store. We was going shopping, and this guy kept coming for me, wanted me to buy weed. And I'm like, no bother me. I'm good. No bother me. Listen, so they push up on you. They want to make their money. Tourists is the thing when you go to Jamaica. They're going to attack the tourists in a good way, But it's not good because it's like, listen, I just want to come.
They want you to buy their product.
Yeah, they want you to buy their product.
Tourism.
So on the way, on the tour, like I said, we learned a lot. We actually got to the spot where we was getting on the catamaran, and in that area, we ate lunch. I did not know that Jamaicans eat a lot of jerk. I knew that jerk chicken and I knew that curry chicken was a staple of theirs, but it's all about the jerk.
Yeah, they do more jerk than they do curry.
Right. We learned that that's like their barbecue.
Right.
Or like our barbecue would be
their jerk.
Their jerk. So it was wild to see, but like we had jerk, we had rice, food was very good. Yeah. Then we got on the catamaran.
Wait, speaking of food, let me just say this. Speaking of food, if you are a very picky eater and you only eat certain things, then Jamaica may not be good for you because it's not. Shout out to my cousin Misha. She doesn't really eat a lot of things, but she didn't have a lot of choices. She didn't have a lot of choices where we went places because she only eats certain specific things. But Jamaica was like, you got to try certain things. You got to come outside the box. Yeah. You want to try new things, the oxtails, the curry goats, things like that.
Saltfish and ackee.
Yeah, that's bomb. So it's like the different things that you're supposed to try. But, if you're a very picky eater like my cousin Misha, shout out to Misha, then, what I mean, be mindful that they may not have everything. So I think Misha had the chicken and some chips because she couldn't.
Listen, the basic. That's what she want. That's what she get. That's it. Just the basic. Right. Okay? If you are, like we said, a picky eater, listen. Think about what you need to bring along with you so that you can have your correct snack so that you will feel satisfied.
Exactly.
So we're going to talk about our first homophobic experience. I went to the bar. We were over at Secrets. And I went to get a drink. And I always get straws when I get a drink. I don't like drinking from the cup itself, especially during the C19 era.
Panorama.
I asked for straws, and the bartender said to me, "Are these straws for you?" And I first was like, "Nah." And he said to me, "Well, yeah, because we don't do no sucky around here." And I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm already in a lituation, feeling good. And I'm just trying to understand, was this really happening? Like, is this my first homophobic experience here in Jamaica? So he asked me, is it for me? And I said, no. And then I thought about it because after he said, yeah, because we don't do no sucky, I said, forget it. Yeah, it's for me. And I said, because of the panorama. But at the same time, why did that even matter? Why was it so big for him to say, are the straws for you because we don't do no sucky? There's plenty of men who use straws when they drink drinks at bars. So what was the big deal? It's that mentality that, don't get me wrong, a lot of the black culture are like this. Not everybody, but in the black culture, that's what you get. And we're known that Jamaicans, or some Jamaicans, are homophobic.
Right.
So it took me by surprise. I was shocked that he would say something like that to me. And, I kind of moved on from it.
But this is, speaking of that, this has been one of the reasons why we never visited Jamaica before.
Yeah.
We always had a fear that, we would go there and experience some of the homophobia that Jamaica has to offer, so that's why we never went. That's why we decided to go in a group setting that we felt more comfortable and more like, okay, at ease, because just Tony and I going by ourselves, we wouldn't have been comfortable. Well, like, being honest, Tony really wasn't comfortable this trip.
I
he didn't feel like he was himself or could be himself.
So we're in a group and it's just nothing but family. We have a person that's going to take us on the experience of Dunn's River Falls, and then we have somebody else that's capturing the moments, right?
Videographer, yes.
So we were told to hold hands. We're going to go as a team.
He said, yeah, we got to do teamwork. We got to hold hands as we get up the mountain.
So keep in mind, this is Jamaica. And we're not expecting anything less, anything different. But
and not even thinking about what we're doing. So
Right.
I'm standing next to my cousin Mike, and he's next to his wife. And then I think Nikki was somewhere nearby as well.
Yeah.
So when he was like, you got to hold hands, I started doing like this to grab Mike's hand. And then he's like, no. We don't do no boy here. We do girl boy. We don't do boy.
Get the hell out of here. Like, we're coming to your country. And we get it. That's what y'all are known for. We get that that's what you guys believe in. But when you have tourists coming into your domain,
right, and this is the number one tourist attraction in Jamaica.
You have to either get over it or accept that you're going to have people that walk different walks of life come to your domain. Come on, like, but you're letting it be known. So that's a negative connotation that, okay, this is showing that we don't want to go back.
Right. No, it's just more so like, I didn't want to cause a scene or be an ass. I wanted everybody to have a great experience. So I just was like, oh, okay, this is one of those moments. Like, that's why you see in the video when I say, they say two boys couldn't hold hands or something like that. That's what I meant by that, because that's the experience we had gotten. And it was like a blower. So, long story short, he didn't get no tips from us. Like, no, this is a tourist attraction, and we're your tourists, and you're supposed to show us a good time, regardless of what's going on. I get it that we weren't. Yeah, I get it that we weren't on the resort, so we were out in the world of Jamaica or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is a tourist attraction. You're supposed to be open to what's going on.
What day and age is this?
To the world,
please. What day and age is this? Come on. Like, I'm not here to try to get you. I don't want you. If you see two boys holding hands, that don't mean they want each other.
Right. I was actually standing next to Mike and not Tony.
That's his cousin.
And that's crazy.
So that was the second experience of homophobia.
All right, guys. So look, the third experience of homophobia that we experienced, it was kind of like we experienced it indirectly. Yeah. We was at the swimming bar at one of Secret's pools, and so we're there, we're chilling, we're at the bar, having a drink, order the drink, drinks come. So I look over in the pool and I see a couple. Like, I peeped that they were a couple because they were different. They was by themselves, and their interaction were giving couple-like tease. You know what I mean? Like, I already saw, like, with family. You see family. So when I saw that, I, kind of sparked conversation. Conversation just to see how long they was been there, things like that. So when we ordered a drink, they ordered one too. However, we got our drinks and they didn't get theirs. So I was like, oh, that's weird. So then later on, more people swam up to the bar, ordered drinks. They ordered a drink again. The other people got their drinks, and then again, they didn't get theirs. So I'm sitting there like, and I'm looking. I'm not telling them that I see that it's going on, but we all peep it.
Keep in mind, we're with females, so they're confused. They don't know that we're together.
Right.
We're not giving affection, so they don't know. But they were kind of on the line of not affection, but kind of just close.
Yeah, they were close. Like, they were in the pool, like they had a raft, and they was like on a raft together. Not on it. Like, one was actually on it, the other one was leaning against it, and so you can tell that they were showing some type of affection, that they were a couple. They were giving couple.
Yeah.
So the third time, we about to go back over to Breathless, and Tony and them ordered their drinks. They got out of the pool. So it's just myself and my two cousins, Misha and Nikki, were in the water, and we ordered drinks. So they ordered their drinks, and the guy said, and 2 rum punches. He still haven't got their first drinks. This is like our third. So he was like, so he ordered 2 rum punches. So the bartender went upstairs, because it was like 2 levels. He went upstairs and he yelled back down to the pool. He was like, young lady, what did you want? And they told him their drinks again, their drink order again. So then I looked up and I yelled and I said, 2 rum punches. So when he came down to bring my cousins their drinks, he brought the 2 rum punches. And I told my cousins to give it to the dudes, because they've been waiting all this goddamn time for drinks and they never got it. So as I was getting out of the pool, one of the guys said to me, you know, I believe he only brought them down because you ordered them. And I said, I'm quite sure that's what he did. He said, I was trying to put it in my head that that's not the case and that he was too busy. And I said, well, no, he's not too damn busy because this is our third drink before you even received your first. And he was like, I greatly appreciate it. And I said, no problem. You enjoy the rest of your trip. Because they were actually staying at Secrets. We were going to Breathless, so we didn't experience that with our bartender. Yeah. So as soon as we got out of the pool, they did too. And they followed us out of the pool because I guess they were uncomfortable. Because I peeped it. Like, that was like one of the things that I actually noticed. I peeped it, that he discriminated against this couple because they were gay or their homosexuality or whatever the case may be. Yeah. And it didn't even give him a drink. Like, we on the property, they were on Secret's property. So you think that you pay your money to go to Secrets, and they had vetted all of their staff to be mindful that there are different types of different walks of life for people.
Be open-minded.
That's coming to this resort that you're supposed to make them feel welcome. Like, we can actually, because we remember his name, so we can actually send a letter back or email back and get this dude reprimanded or whatever the case may be, because I don't want to send, me being a travel agent, I wouldn't want to send couples who are gay to that resort. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just because I witnessed them being on the outside looking in, I witnessed them being discriminated against. And it wasn't like they were black. There was a white and a Latino. Yeah. So it's not like it was like race. It was just more so just their sexuality is what they were discriminated against. So outside looking in, it just made us look at it like this is exactly why we feared coming to Jamaica, just to be, treated that way. So that was kind of irritating on its own. That was like a very bad for me. Yeah. Like I was like through. But it was our last night anyway, but I was through.
So going off of that, we don't want to say that all Jamaicans are homophobic. They're not. We experienced a young lady in the restaurant our last morning.
And she subscribed to the channel.
She subscribed to our channel. Well, it was 2 that subscribed to the channel. How you guys doing? We hope that you guys are watching. We were pretty much like, she seen the shirt that we had on. She said, well, what is that? I like that slogan.
It's not a show, but it's our life.
Right. And we told her, and she went on and they subscribed. And I said, I hope you like it. And she's like, I like everything. And I was like, oh, okay. Me thinking like, you don't know. You don't know that we are a couple, a married couple at that. And she pretty much started to talk about a baby. April was in the area, and she asked her about, she was pregnant as well. So she asked April, if she's going to have any kids or something along that line. And she said, well, yeah, you should have kids with them two. Is that how it went?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, one of them, and y'all all can take turns and take care of the baby. So I think she knew.
She definitely knew.
So I want to let you guys know that all Jamaicans are not that way. You just know that you have some that are back in the day mentality and they can't get over it or, away from it. So want to clear that up. Not all Jamaicans are homophobic. For the most part, a lot of the Jamaicans that we had dealt with or interacted with on the daily basis were cool. Right. We just ran into this bull S.
A couple BSs.
Yes.
But overall, we had a great time. We had a great experience. It was like we're going back in December. We're not staying at Breakfast though. We're going to a different facility. I ain't gonna put it out there because I don't want them looking for us. But no, we're going back in December. We're going to bring the New Year back in Jamaica with my cousins, Chris and Angel. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going back. That's what I'm saying. Overall, we still had a great time. We enjoyed the weather. We enjoyed the temperature was great. The food was great. So we're going to go to a different facility and try that one out and see how that is. Yeah. And we'll definitely keep that posted on that.
All right. So our most memorable moment in Mo Bay. Well, it wasn't actually in Mo Bay.
What was the highlight of the trip?
The highlight of the trip was in Ochos Rios. And I know we talked about the homosexuality, but it was Dunn's River Falls. It was just doing the climb. It was like getting into that you're working out, but you're not because you're just trying to conquer something. You're trying to get to the top. And it was 900 feet. And we were able to, as a team, hold hands, climb the rocks. Of course, you're getting wet as hell, but it was fun. It was like something that we never experienced before. And then when we finally got to the top, it was awesome. It was like we done did something like the challenge, like Real World Road Wheel Challenge. It was really exciting that we was able to do it. And it was nothing like it. Nothing like it. So I ask you, if you do an excursion, to go ahead and go to Dunn's River Falls and try it. See what you think about it, and then comment in the comment section and let us know if you're able to do it or if you did it or not.
Got you. So my most memorable moment, I would say overall, just being on vacation. Like I really enjoyed this, the whole full experience. Like it was a great. It wasn't rushed. It was like we had time in the beginning, the middle, and the end to just experience it. Like we had like 6 days. Like
we had 6 days.
It was just like usually we go for like shorter vacations.
Yeah.
So this one was like, unless we were on like a 7-day cruise, but like this one was like our first destination that we stayed this long, and we was able to pace it out, and we enjoyed every single moment of it. Like I did highlight one of my highlights. I did fall, but it's all right. I bounced back up.
Listen,
I didn't spill my drink though. I didn't spill my drink though. Mo on mother.
Okay. Well, the most embarrassing moment is when Dion fell. He missed a couple of steps, or the last 2 steps, whatever.
One step. Don't be coupling.
Whatever.
One step.
But it was hilarious as hell. All of us was laughing. I'm so mad that we didn't catch that. And we was
laughing at Tony walking into the door.
So you couldn't wait to say that. Anyway, I got my drink. And I turned, and
you know those commercials where the bird think that the window's commercial, and the bird think that the window is like...
It was clear. It was clear, honey. I'm trying to tell you some shit. It was clear. I turned from the bar, had my shot and my drink in my hand, and I say, I see them, and I just walk. And something say,
and
boom.
They all laughed at him.
And the people behind me, you really? The people behind me thought it was hilarious. So I was not to go back in there at all. I was so embarrassed.
He was too embarrassed to go back in there to get another drink.
So embarrassed to go back in there to get another drink. So they're laughing at me as well. The fam is laughing at me as well. But nothing was recorded. So I'm so mad we couldn't get those 2 moments. But those were the 2 most embarrassing moments.
Everything's not meant for TV.
That's true. But it was fire.
Right.
Okay? It was fire.
But overall, we had a great time, great experience. And, you know, we're not even going to leave you here. We're going to let you see what the other castmates had to say. What did you like about the trip?
I like I'm going to say my main attraction was the Dunn's Riverfall. That would be the excursion that we went on the trip.
Okay.
I did enjoy the actual resort, but we'll get into the pros and cons of that later.
Right, exactly.
I didn't like that. Before we went on that trip, there were certain things that we were privy to. Now, I understand we are in COVID times, but at the same time, there was an iPad in that room that didn't work and that we were supposed to be able to use. So I didn't like that because they should have let us know. Well, I don't care whether it's COVID or not. You tell somebody if something's not working, because that's what I was expecting when I was going there. Okay. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing is I didn't like my room, and I didn't get into this till after the fact, and this is what I want to actually make a complaint about. I had little teeny tiny little ants crawling around in my little under my TV. I had to look real close, but I saw some ants, so I wasn't satisfied with that. So I will be making a complaint about that to the resort, because I wasn't satisfied.
Mike laughed.
The shower was nice. The shower hole glass, that was really nice. The whole mood light setting, that was nice. But the only difference is that we didn't get the full colors, because they only had like 2 colors, I think. So I expected 4 or 5, whatever colors that I saw prior to the trip. So
you talking about from checking on YouTube?
Right, checking on YouTube videos that we saw. You know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and another thing. I didn't like because it was some. I should have brought my little stuff that I wrote down.
Oh, you had a list?
Wrote it down. But one other thing that I didn't like. First of all, I'm used to going to different. I've gone to several resorts at this point. Now y'all can call me bougie. Listen, but when you go to if you tell me we're going to a 5-star resort, don't give me no rinky-dink couch. Let me start. I don't care that we didn't stay in that room that long enough, but I'm looking for everything to be 5-star. So if I go to a 5-star resort and I sit in that couch and I'm sitting like I'm about to fall through the couch, then we got a problem. That's not 5-star. I didn't like that. So like I said, hey, listen, I'm like, you call me bougie, whatever. But the point is, if you're gonna give me 5-star, I want everything to be 5-star. Period. So, yeah, I think those were the things. Now, everybody might not have an issue with this, but I didn't like the cement that I felt weird about walking into the shower, and I didn't like that the cement, like the ground we were on. I didn't like that the ground we was on. The ground we was walking on.
In the shower?
I looked down, I was like, hold on, this the shame. I wanted towel. I wanted floor towel. I didn't like this. That was just my opinion. I didn't like the little cement flooring. Because I felt like that was the same flooring when you get, unless you put the little shower thing down that they put inside the shower, the little mat, the floor mat. Mm-hmm. I actually walked in there thinking it was like a separate type of, until I looked down, I realized, oh, I'm walking on the same floor as everything else in the room. The whole flooring was like the cement type of flooring. So I didn't kind of care for that, huh?
So that bothered you? Did it feel like you was walking in the room?
I just wanted a different type of flooring. Like I wanted to see, maybe it was I don't know, maybe it was the cement effect. I'm not sure, but I wanted to kind of see a little bit more towel as opposed to that cement effect. Walking into the shower, I didn't like the fact that I was walking into the same type of flooring that I was walking in the regular room.
Camera right here.
So, okay. Oh yeah, I'm kind of looking around. I'm sorry.
What was your highlight? The best
what
thing?
Was your most memorable moment?
Yeah. And you said Dunn's River Fall.
Yeah, that was my most memorable moment. That was pretty much my highlight of the trip, was that Dunn's River Fall. Just because it's something that I never done. It's an adventurous thing. And I'm not
camera right
the type
here.
Of person to do that. I'm talking to y'all, so I gotta remember.
Camera right here.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm talking around because they're asking me the questions. So I gotta remember I'm not used to this. I gotta remember to look at the camera. So but no, overall, aside from the Dunn's River Fall, I can honestly say just walking around the resort, outside of the issues, there was a lot of good times, even though, I said a lot, but I had a great time overall. So I just wanted to come back real quick and just add that last piece that overall the trip was fantastic, a blast. They was a little dry at times, but we added it.
You went back negative. You went back negative.
But other than that, the trip was fantastic. It was. Let me not complain, because this is the first trip we've been on since we've been in COVID. Mm-hmm. So let me just be more great, because we did get a chance to get out, and I think that was the main important thing. I got a chance to get away. We got to celebrate our birthdays. So overall, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the entire experience. Period. So thank you.
Mike, you're not gonna groove to the music.
The music make my arm ache. Think about that Jamaica.
I loved everything about the trip except for the food.
Yeah.
I loved every moment of it. I loved the room. I didn't get to use my hot tub. That was the only thing. What did you like?
Mike?
I liked everything.
Not a dull moment, huh?
Nope.
I would have been like, I like that I was
Except
able
I
to
couldn't wear my
smoke.
tank top.
Oh, when we went to dinner. So what did you dislike about the trip?
The food. It wasn't what I expected.
Oh.
And Smokies.
I enjoyed the whole trip, though. It was the experience. It wasn't nothing that I didn't like other than landing at BWI at 8 o'clock.
That damn road.
Oh, coming back?
Yeah.
Never to return.
All right, and what was your highlight of the trip? What was your most memorable moment?
Mine was Dun River Falls. Because it was something that I never in life thought I would do. Because I'm afraid of heights.
And we walked up 900 feet.
Yeah.
Mike?
Well, the little part of downtown that I caught. So I dozed off, you know. So, that part.
Woke up like,
Yeah, I woke up downtown, so. That's it. That's the part I like.
You said you liked or you didn't like? Or the highlight?
That was the highlight, yeah.
Okay. Seeing
Seeing how
downtown?
they live, yeah.
Oh, because we saw the real people.
Right.
Yeah.
The real Jamaica.
But overall, it was a really good trip. We didn't have no ant problems. We didn't have no couch problems.
We wiped everything down.
We didn't have those problems,
Before
inside
that.
or out. We had a good room. Just no working lights. They had to come fix our light the
Yeah.
first day we got there. We didn't have no light in our
Did y'all
bathroom,
phones work?
shower. Yeah,
Okay.
in both the bathroom and the bedroom.
Okay.
I don't know why I was a telephone in the bathroom, but yeah, it worked.
Yeah, everything.
Everything was pretty good to me.
People downstairs was cool. Except for Argentina.
Argentina was very rude. I think the women over there are really rude. The men are nicer. Maybe because they know they get better tips being nice, but the women just don't care. But the women over there are rude.
Then they don't like how do I want to say this? Piss me off.
What?
They don't like gay people.
Oh, the LGBTQ?
Yeah.
They
Okay.
don't like the community.
That's how you said it?
They
Yeah.
are the community.
The LGBTQ community. Yeah.
They don't like my cousins. Period. That was it.
Oh, God.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
Got you.
Oh,
So when you experienced that or saw that, how did that make you feel?
Oh, we was about to wrestle. Yeah, we was gonna wrestle. People was at our pool.
Yeah.
They was from Mississippi.
Oh, they didn't. They said
was
some
just
things too.
They was having a general talk, but not knowing who was around them.
Oh, okay. I wasn't privy to that.
So it was 3 separate times that it happened while we were there.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You gonna do something about it? So, okay.
We can start a petition. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. That was good. Very good.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
all right. Hey, you too. We was ready anyway.
I know.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, guys. So we talking to ask what did you like best about the trip?
What do I like best?
You said what?
The shower.
Time away from work and kids and significant others with my family. That's EPI.
He left.
He did not like that.
That was the best part of the trip.
I did not like being away from my kids.
Why you wait?
Tell them stuff.
Why they could see?
Now, I like the trip. That was my first time over Jamaica, in the island, on the island, period. I love the shower. God. I just had to be there. That shower was so amazing. But the beach was beautiful. The water was beautiful. I like
It
the
was
trip
perfect
overall.
temperature.
Yes.
It was warm but not too hot.
Yeah.
The sand wasn't all burning your feet.
Even a little bit, we was about to get rain. Really didn't get rain.
Right.
So we was still able to enjoy our poolside. And I got to drink as much as I wanted and didn't have to pay for it.
All inclusive was a bonus. That was a bonus, of course. The accommodations were nice. Hotel got good sleep,
Mm.
good rest, which what I needed. So yeah, I liked everything about the trip.
Yeah. And I like my bag that my travel agent gave me. 3D travel. Thanks. Just thought I'd put that out there.
Are you really planning on
Yeah.
The one part I wish would have been better would have been the on-resort activities. I thought it was kind of a little bit slow, a little bit dragging. I think it was because it wasn't a whole bunch of people. So that was a little bit of a bonus that it wasn't overly crowded on the resort, but it also kind of dragged the activities down a little bit. So that was it. For me, I enjoyed the food on the resort. I enjoyed the Pelican restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And I enjoyed Smokies,
No.
which was sort of seemed more like a local restaurant than a tourist restaurant. So I enjoyed that. It was good. I'm ready to go back somewhere. Jamaica, another island with drinks. I'm not real picky. So yeah.
All right, what did you dislike about the trip? You guys get this?
I did not like that the drinks were kind of weak. Like, they was not strong enough. But I still was drinking them. But they weren't strong enough. I don't like that I had to come back with sunburn. Like, it was bad sunburn. And I could not. It was so hard to find burger and fries down there. Like, I did not like
Because
it.
you don't go to Jamaica for burger and fries.
Well, it wasn't too much that I didn't like. Like, it was more stuff that I liked that I didn't like. So.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your highlight moment of the trip?
Mine,
She gonna say something stupid.
mine was when I jumped in the water to go snorkeling.
Girl, you Oh, is that what we're calling it? Okay.
No, I did get in, y'all. But when I got to the last ladder, I didn't feel nothing under me.
The last step of the ladder.
Yeah, like, I didn't feel nothing right there, so my
Because it was an ocean.
It was over. What you gonna feel? Something. They kept saying, go here, you're not gonna go under. Nope. So thank you. But no, for real, that was fun. The whole party boat thing was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Down River Falls was like real fun.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
because I
fun.
would have never just done that on my own. Walk up nobody's rocks, nobody's water, and do nobody's 900 nothing. So yeah, that part was real fun though. And you had to like actually work together to like get through. We was gonna lead them people behind us.
They wasn't even with us.
I know they just jumped in on our stuff, but yeah, it was cool. I liked the whole trip.
Yeah, the swimming in the ocean because it was not snorkeling. Because no, I'm not putting my head under the water. Was a challenge for me, but I did it, so I appreciate
Yes, we
doing
did
that. Yes, we did that. We did that. We did that.
We did.
We sure did.
We did that. Some of us a little farther than
April,
others.
you got it? You got it?
Yeah.
The snorkel part?
Yeah, for both.
You like, you were there?
I was like, you got it?
You were in that ocean water and can't nobody tell you different.
Oh, there are pictures of me, Tony. Post the pictures of me in the water.
Right here.
Yes. Look at the pictures below.
Awesome.
But yeah, I look forward to traveling with family again. It's always a good
Yes.
time.
It was a, you know, when you go on a vacation, it's just so good to go with a good group because even if it's not fun, the group that you're with can make it
Still
fun.
have a
Because they
good
playing
time.
all these old songs, but the way we was partying, you could never even tell that the songs was old. So, you know, it was fun. Can't wait
go.
Definitely get another stamp. That was my first stamp on the passport. Definitely getting another one. Still
The next year, you're
without
going.
the kids.
Wink, I'm coming.
That's it. That was it, right? Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
We need some exit music.
You want your
What you doing? Where you at? See, everybody like this song. Don't say that. Go on that ship next year.
All right, so let's get into where it is to eat, where we found some good food. If you are in Mo Bay, when I tell you some good authentic food at the Pelican.
Yes.
It's a spot called the Pelican.
It's like one of an old restaurant, but their food is immaculate.
Everything that we had, everyone was pleased with what they had.
Even Misha.
Yeah, she had
Misha
her
found
little
her
steak.
steak.
Yes. She look, it was the norm stuff.
Right.
But she found it.
Right.
Okay? Listen, I found my curry. I found my actual curry. They had the curry chicken. They had the rice and peas. They had the cabbage. And with the cabbage, like, yo, the flavor, everything about it. Dion had his whole fish with the eyes.
And I had the
We don't normally eat stuff like
I had
that.
the saltfish ackee there, too, as well.
Right.
Right.
And that's when I first tasted this.
Saltfish and ackee.
Yeah. And then the next place is Tasties. No, Smokies.
Smokies.
Okay, it's called Smokies. I'm spitting. I'm sorry, guys. It's called Smokies, and it's where the locals go. And I think the Pelican is also where the locals go, but more of I think the
is
tourists.
more of a tourist restaurant.
It's more of a tourist restaurant. Yeah.
Smokies is where the locals go. Like,
yeah.
It's off the beaten path. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, you know that this is where the locals go. Like, I mean, yeah, the tourists find out about it because of their shuttle drivers or whatever the case may be. But we got there, we sat down, and it took a minute. It took a minute for us to get our food. But
they literally had to go in the ocean and get our food.
That's what it felt like.
It was that fresh.
That's what it felt like. So the lobster was different. Very good. What else did some of the family have? Because I know me and Nikki had the lobster. I know you had the
lobster.
Yeah, you had the lobster. I don't know what else they had, but I think they were pleased with what they had. But we're here to say that, yo, when you're in Jamaica, and I know you're on a resort, try to go out. Try to get what the locals get. Because then you get a sense of what it is to be in Jamaica and eat.
Right.
You know?
You get the authentic taste. Like the authenticity.
I mean, at the resort, there
it's cool, but at the same time, it's not giving what the outside world is giving.
Right. So while you're there, like I said, check out the Pelican and Smokies. I promise you.
You won't be disappointed.
I promise you.
All right, guys. So that being said, we had a great time today talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and everything else in between. So on that note, we thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
We appreciate all your love and support.
Yes.
Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Tell a friend, bring a friend. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m.
Come on, damn it. We love y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in and watching the video. We hope you learned a lot from us. Whatever we said, didn't discourage you to go. We're hoping that you have fun when you go. Don't not go because we said some negative stuff.
Because we're going back in June.
Yes, we're not putting it out there, to say the least. But we love y'all. We will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
I was just glad nobody said that highlight is the last night when I failed, but I'm going to let that go.
Go ahead, get it.
That's what I was waiting. I was waiting.
You gonna say something stupid.
Huh? Go ahead. Tony said it ain't going to make the cut. He said it ain't going to make the cut.
I'm not going to talk for nothing. So if it's not going to be in the video, I don't want to talk about it. Okay? If I don't see this, I'm giving y'all video a thumbs down. So listen. Come on.
So, last night, Dion, I don't think he had too much to drink at that point yet.
No, I don't think so. I just missed the stuff.
Mind you, this step that he took a little tumble down,
I missed it again before.
he missed it the first day we were there. But the first time he caught himself, you know, he just did a little ankle twist. This time he did a little surfboard down a couple steps.
That y'all said.
Over it.
Over it.
Oh God.
Wait. What else we missed? Oh, and when he fell into the board, we was walking through secrets, and he was trying to read this stuff. He's still recording. Oh! And he fell into. What happened?
It was uneven pavement.
Right, that wasn't his fault either.
It was rocks out there.
Yeah, it was rocks.
Oh, yeah. Tony also walked into a glass door.
They used that good Windex because he did not see
That
it.
thing was clear. I saw you, I said, let's go.
He was so embarrassed he didn't even want to go back in to get a drink.
Right. He was over getting another drink.
That fool.
April took a little stomp cover stuff.
So if you want to see the pictures from beneath, we're going to drop the picture below.
Oh no.